Olisa! Olisa! Olisa!
They whisper nervously.
And so we travel to a river state in a quiet community called Omoku. There live a man and his father who never lived in peace. They were like cat and rats, always fighting, always angry with each other. The boy grew up, became a man, got married, and had children. But even when then, he and his father never made peace. Then one day, the old man died. But before he died, he secretly placed a curse on his first son. No one knew. Years passed. The man's children grew up, but nothing was working out. No progress, no money, no success. Everything in their life was blocked. They began to ask questions. What is going on? One day, the first son decided to search for answer. He went for a spiritual consultation and he was told something shocking. The spiritualist said, "Go back home. Ask your father what happened between him and his father." The young man traveled back home. He met his father and asked, "Papa, what happened between you and your father?" At first, the father refused to talk, but later he opened up. He told him everything, how he and his father were enemies, until the day the old man died. Then the son said, "Papa, we were told that your grandfather cursed us." The father did not accept it at first, but later he confessed. He said, "Yes, I knew, but I didn't think it would affect anything." But now it was affecting the children. I was told the curse would not be broken unless you go and beg your dead father in his grave. The children gathered for a family meeting. They begged their father, "Let's go and beg your father." But the man shouted, "Never! Over my dead body will I beg him." The house became full of tension, arguments, and pain. Until one day, the children cried and said, "If you refuse, we will kill ourselves. We cannot continue suffering like this." That was when the father became afraid, and slowly he agreed. Then the question came, how do we speak to a dead man? A terrible question indeed. The first son said, "I know someone who can help us." They went to a native doctor in Omoku. They explained everything to him. The native doctor asked for items, money, ritual materials. That night, at midnight, they went to the grave where he was buried. But immediately the native doctor arrived, the thunder began to roar. The atmosphere changed. Fear filled the air. The moment he called the dead man's name, thunder struck him immediately, and he died instantly. Everyone ran away in fear. The father ran, the children ran, nobody waited. Days later, the elders gathered. They said, "This is serious issue. This is an abomination." They decided to seek a strong solution. They traveled to Oba Ibimandoni area. There they met a native doctor. But before they even spoke, he said, "I already know why you are here. He explained, "You see, not every native doctor can call out the spirit of the dead. There are levels to spiritual things. If you are not strong enough, you cannot invoke the spirit of the dead. And if you dare try, you face the consequences." Then he said, he would not do it himself, but he would send them to someone stronger than him. Then they traveled again. This time, they crossed rivers, walked for days. It took them 3 days to reach the shrine. When they arrived at the ancient shrine, no one was there, but a voice spoke, "Welcome. Remove your slippers and sit down. I will be with you people shortly." Suddenly, the native doctor appeared from nowhere. They tried to explain everything, but he said, "I already know you are coming here. You cannot find this place without being sent. This is a sacred ground." They asked him, "What should we do now?" He said, "After the next market day, you people should gather at the market square at midnight, exactly 12 a.m. Bring original schnapps and alligator pepper with you." At midnight, they were all waiting at the market square. Suddenly, he appeared like lightning. They were all afraid. He said, "Do not fear. I am the eyes of the gods." And they led him to the grave where the man was buried. The moment he arrived at the graveyard, he saw the dead man. Then he said, "The man you are looking for is sitting on his grave." Everyone was shocked. Only he could see him. He described the man clearly, and the son said, "Yes, that is my father." He said, "You cannot see him because your spiritual eyes are not open. And even if they are open, there are levels you cannot survive when you see some things." Then he began the ritual. He poured the schnapps 3 times. He chewed the alligator pepper and spat it 3 times. He commanded the spirit to go inside the grave so she could call him out again. Then he called him out again. He called his name, Olise, Olise, Olise. And suddenly, the spirit appeared. He spoke to the spirit, "Your children are here. They are sorry they may have offended you, but they are here to apologize. Please forgive them." Everywhere was silent. Then he poured the shinap again. The spirit accepted it and disappeared. That was the sign that he has forgiven them. Then the native doctor said, "It is done." That night, they all went home quietly. The next day, the children returned to the city. Weeks passed. Things had not fully changed, but they believed something had shifted, because some battles do not end in one night. Some curses break slowly. Until today, they are still waiting for the day their story will finally change. As of the time of narrating this story, things have not fully changed, but we hope things will turn around since the grandfather had forgiven them. If you've heard a similar story before, drop it in the comment section. Note, this story is a real-life story that happened in Rivers State. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us across all our social media handles. I will come up again with an update of this story whenever things turn around. Bye for now. We'll remain the Acres of African story. We'll be coming your way again with another super exciting story. Bye for now.